Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First and foremost, I just want to commend every single person here, every single organization that has taken the time to call for what is right, what is just, and what should have happened 285 days ago. A New York City Council resolution for something as simple as a ceasefire. What is a ceasefire? A ceasefire is just the basic demand, the basic call to stop killing children, to stop killing the elderly. We know that 38,000 civilians have died in Gaza. We've now recently saw a study from the Lancet Studies, and it shows that 186,000 people have died at least. How many more need to die for New York City Council to call for a ceasefire? Just yesterday, we saw Muhammad Bar, a 24-year-old child with Down syndrome who's autistic. He was not able to leave the couch because there were 7 days of shelling by his home. And so because Israel saw he was not going to leave his home to go and be displaced for the 10th time, what did they do? They unleashed dogs to a 24-year-old person with Down syndrome who's autistic. Shame. 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 How many more stories do we need to hear like this every day for New York City Council to just say enough? And now we think this is something abroad. We think it's not something that impacts us directly. Why is the Asiyah Women's Center here today? We are a domestic violence shelter. We say no to all violence. But since this happened in 285 days ago, we have changed our mission. We now accommodate to migrants and refugees. We have accommodated to over 6 families coming in from Gaza. Just a few days ago, I spent an afternoon with someone who I now call Ammo, my uncle, Ammo Ismail. He told me, Dania, I used to be the person who would, anyone who had any sort of demand, any sort of anything, I would be the one who would provide. And now I have to come to New York City and I have to take from you guys and I have to accept help. I didn't choose to be a refugee. I didn't choose this life. People think this is an issue going abroad. This is not an issue going abroad. We have refugees from Gaza in our city. And there has not been one city council member to offer condolences to Ammo Ismail. There has not been one city council member who has said, we hear you, we see you, here's housing, here's food. Instead, he has been left to fend for himself, or by the generosity of our communities. And so I want to end and close off and say, it is 285 days too much. It is enough. The least we can do, the least City Council can do, is just have the spine to say, enough killing children, enough killing the elderly, enough with 2 million people being starved, enough with people being displaced 10 times. Enough. Thank you.